1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Muhammad Zubair Khan. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has inaugurated a 330 megawatts power plant under China-Pakistan Economic Corridor in District Tharparkar. Pakistan has been entrusted with the Vice Presidency of 27th UN Climate Change Conference to be held in Egypt next month. Finance Minister vows to resolve issues faced by the business community. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 2 more Kashmiri youth in Islamabad district. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has inaugurated a 330 megawatts power plant at a CPEC Block 2 completed by Hubco Company in district Tharparkar. On the occasion, he was given a detailed briefing about the CPEC projects by Chief Minister of Sindh, Syed Murad Ali Shah. The CM briefed that CPEC is a game changer for Pakistan's economy. He said that generating electricity from Thar coal required an extensive road network, bridges and an airport. CM said that the Sindh government built the infrastructure of Thar by spending $750 million. Pakistan has been entrusted with Vice Presidency of 27th UN Climate Change Conference of the parties COP27 to be held next month in Egypt. Pakistan has got this global distinction out of 195 members of the United Nations. The announcement has been made keeping in view Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's role as an effective voice on climate change. In the wake of recent floods, the Prime Minister forcefully raised the issue of climate change at the SCO summit and the 77th session of the UN General Assembly in New York. The presidency of the COP27 is with Egypt. Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has also invited Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif to jointly chair COP27 meeting. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif, the Prime Minister of Norway, and the Egyptian President will jointly chair the Roundtable Conference. The COP27 meeting will begin in Egypt from the 6th of next month, which will be attended by world leaders, heads of governments, and representatives of think tanks and international financial institutions. Minister for Finance and Revenue Muhammad Ishaq Dar has reaffirmed the government's resolve to fully honor all the commitments made with International Monetary Fund and other creditors, besides addressing the issues faced by the business community. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad, he categorically dismissed the speculation with respect to approach Paris Club for the rescheduling of loans of the multilateral lenders and donor agencies. The finance minister said all the payments would be endured within time to maintain and protect national sovereignty. He said Pakistan is an independent and sovereign state and current government is fully determined to protect and maintain its national sovereignty and integrity. Pakistan has rejected the unwarranted remarks made by the spokesperson of the Indian Ministry of External Affairs on the recent joint press stakeout of the foreign ministers of Pakistan and Germany in Berlin. In a statement, the Foreign Office said both the foreign ministers agreed that there is a role and responsibility of the international community as well as a need for intensified efforts from the United Nations with regards to a peaceful and just resolution of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute. It said the Indian Ministry of External Affairs' gratuitous remarks have exposed the desperation of a country that finds itself increasingly isolated on the issue of its illegal occupation of Jammu and Kashmir and the reprehensible human rights violations being perpetrated by its ruthless occupation force in the occupied territory. The Foreign Office said India's proclivity to hoist the bogey of cross-border terrorism whenever there is a call for increased scrutiny of its unlawful occupation and brutality in Jammu and Kashmir is well known. President Dr. Arif Alvi has conferred Hilal-e-Pakistan upon Secretary General Muslim World League Dr. Muhammad bin Karim Al Isa. In this regard, a special investiture ceremony was held at Iwan-e-Sadr in Islamabad today. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Indian troops in their fresh act of state terrorism martyred 2 more Kashmiri youth in South Kashmir's Islamabad district. The youth were martyred by Indian troops and paramilitary forces during a cordon and search operation in Tangpur area of the district. The operation was launched by the Indian forces on late evening. The operation was going on till last reports came in. In Venezuela, at least 22 people died and more than 50 went missing due to a landslide. The officials said that the deadly disaster was caused by heavy rains. Dozens of people have died in recent months in the country as a result of heavy winds. Former Indian Defence Minister Mulayam Singh Yadav has passed away today after a protracted illness. He was 82. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.